An expert in airline upgrades says he is in disbelief at how much Denver International Airport executives paid to fly first class and business class to a conference in Madrid, Spain last month.
Your investigator Brian Moss reported last week that those business and first class fares that were paid for with public money were sky high. He also found the travel policy for DIA is apparently more relaxed than some other similar airports.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've invited first class now.
When 9 top DIA executives flew to a conference in Madrid last month, our investigation found some of their airfares were eye-popping. Round-trip first and business class for the airport COO, over $19,000. For another DIA exec, his ticket just under $16,000. Some of the others around $12,000 for the first-class fares, even though they reserved 2 to 3 months before the conference.
Shock, disbelief.
That's what went through Rob Laney's mind when he saw those costs. He works with this travel site, finding business class fares at cut-rate prices.
We just don't see people paying $10K to go to Europe 2 months in advance in April. I mean, those are the numbers you see a week before the flight under duress.
All told, the DIA travelers spent about $165,000 for flights, hotels, and other costs for the 3-day conference. DIA CEO Phil Washington approved of those flight costs.
The policy allows that, and so we took advantage of that.
Don't those prices seem a little bit extreme to you?
Well, again, international travel is costly.
DIA's travel policy allows for those expensive upgrades on flights over 8 hours. But we found other busy American airports do not. For the Las Vegas airport, their policy says airline upgrades are not reimbursable unless specifically authorized. The Las Vegas policy says all air travel must be coach economy class. For Miami's airport, business and first class fares are not okay unless previously approved with a written explanation. Upgrades are typically not reimbursed, said an airport spokesperson, unless the employee wants to pay out of their own pocket. And the federal government requires workers to fly coach unless the flight is over 14 hours or there's another critical reason for an upgrade.
Whatever you want to pay, they can gladly take.
Rob Laney says the DIA crew should never have paid more than about $10,000 for those round-trip flights and likely could have done it for half that much.
$4,500 to $5,000.
Thank you.
He says one factor that drove the costs up, no Saturday night stay. A Saturday night stay generally decreases flight costs. I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
Laney also said travelers seeking inexpensive seat upgrades need to be constantly checking with airlines as upgrade costs consistently fluctuate.
Money for expenses like these deluxe flights come from airport user fees for things like our rental car fees, concessions at the airport, and those parking costs out there.